You gotta love Scottish weather. When I left, blue sky, sun. I've only been walking about 10 minutes. I mean, look at that over there, blue sky. Blue sky up there. It's hot. It's pissing it down. Typical Scottish summer. So, I picked the wrong track to go where I wanted to go. The track I took is all the way up there, and the track I want runs parallel to it, but unfortunately down there. So I got to about 200 metres before I realised I was on the wrong track. But fortunately, there's this wee bike trail here, and I know that if I follow this, because I've been on it before, so if I take this, it'll join the track that I'm meant to be on, which in turn will lead me to the big waterfall, which don't know if you can hear it, but after all the rain in the last few days it must be pretty full, so I'll have a look, see what it's like, and maybe see if I can fly my drone out to it for a photograph. Right, and here we are, bottom of the trail. There's quite a few mountain bike trails through this forest at Glen Branter, and they're really handy for shortcutting between forest tracks. So this one here, like you say, it comes to a dead end, except for it's an access point to the waterfall track there, which looks like it's closed, but I suspect it's for forestry work, and as it's a Sunday there will be no forestry work, so I'm going to go down anyway. So this is one of the many waterfalls on this walk. It's not the main one, but it's one of my favourites, and it goes down there and then disappears on another waterfall just there, which is difficult to get to at the bottom. But yeah, no, it wasn't forestry work, it wasn't tree work they were doing. They're working on a lot of the railings, but all the work is clearly marked, easy to avoid, and I don't tend to lean in the railings anyway, I never trust them, so yeah, there you go. If you decide to do this walk, on your own head be it. Right, so here we are at the big waterfall. This is the main reason the walk's called the Waterfall Walk. But it's definitely the most impressive one. Usually you can see it a bit easier in the winter without all those leaves. But I don't think I'll be putting the drone up, because whilst that looks awesome, I have photographed it and videoed it when it was much more impressive, so this is the only video I'm going to do of it today. So just keep continuing down the track, I suppose. Right, so this is the bottom of the waterfall. Very impressive gorge. I believe this is the River Cur. Plenty of iron in the water. Just watching my steps here because I've got my 2 drones in my rucksack, so I really don't want to fall in the river. But yeah, not actually been down here before, so I maybe need to try and do a wee photo shoot down here at some point. Okay, normally when I'm doing this walk, when I come over that bridge, I don't know if you can see it through the trees there, but normally when I come over that bridge I follow that track, which eventually takes me down onto the road, which then takes me back to the car park. However, I've got a bit of time today, so I'm going to go up that track. It's part of the Cowell Way, and joins another forestry track up there which goes round the glen, so that's where I'm going. Okay, this is where the bit through the forest, joins the upper forestry track. So at this point you get two choices: left, which will eventually loop back down onto the road down there and take you back to the car park, or right. And if I remember rightly, that track's a loop, or rather a curve, so I think it goes up round the glen, splits. I think the left split goes up to Strucker, and the right split, the right fork, takes you back along the side of that hill. You can just see through the opening in the trees. So I'll maybe try that. I forgot how long this trail was, but at least the sun's out now. The rain is basically, the rain on me is drying out to be replaced by sweat, but I'll need to stop for lunch soon. I can feel my energy levels going, but yeah, not far to go. Up there, round there, and then I've just remembered there's a river that I need to cross, so wet feet coming up. Okay, took me a wee bit longer to get to the ford than I thought, but yeah, here's how I need to get across. It's a bit deeper than the last time. I suppose after all the rain, that's going to be expected. Right. Oh yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. My socks still feel dry, so that's one thing. And in this heat, my trousers will dry in no time. Okay, so this effectively is the turning point. So I take that track back and it takes me way over there and back down to Glenbranter. Yeah, I couldn't resist shooting this. I don't know how well the colours will come out in the GoPro, but look at that purple. In fact, just look at that colour. Greens, blues, and that lovely purple heather. Right, let's find somewhere to sit down and have some lunch. So earlier on I said that the track we were on eventually split with the other track going off kind of in the Strucker direction. In actual fact I was wrong in 2 counts. I don't know if you can kind of see, but the blue line is where we come up, and it's that road running parallel there. There's 2 of them. It's that one there that splits, and that one there actually goes off to Pastures New, but it looks like it's the wrong direction to be going to Strucker, so it's heading south, so it's probably heading more down to Loch Fyne, I would imagine. Anywho, so lunchtime. Couldn't find somewhere to sit, so I'm just slumming it, actually sitting on the ground with a view like that, which is very nice. Of course, the proof of the pudding is when I try and get myself up. We'll see if that happens. Anyway, cool. Okay, so that's the hillside part of the walk finished, and it's time to say goodbye to the sun for a wee while. So off the open hill into the forest. Right, that's us almost back to the car. Have to be honest, Really struggling towards the end there. The legs were starting to go, the knees were starting to complain, but we're here. Here's my wee motor. So, time to finish and maybe go for a pint.